My name is Dr. Kevin Burden, and in this short presentation I'm going to talk about a project funded by the British Council to support early career researchers in Egypt and the UK. In 2015, researchers from the University of Hull and the University of Helwan in Egypt were funded to support the development of early career researchers exploring the use of technology. And this took the form of a 5-day meeting in Cairo held in February 2015. The project had been preceded by workshops in the respective universities of each partner and by a project which brought Egyptian teachers over to the University of Hull for a training period in 2014. However, this workshop aimed to support new and early career researchers in researching the use of technology in education, and therefore the focus was firmly on how to develop their skills as researchers and to develop their knowledge base as early career researchers. To support this process, I, as the principal investigator, and my colleague Professor Rasha Sharaf from Helwan University supported the mentors, who we'll talk about shortly, and the early career researchers in developing networks and supporting their own knowledge. We were supported by Dr. Sarah Yoni and Dr. Pete Bradshaw, who acted as mentors both during the workshop and afterwards to support the students who attended. One of the main activities that was involved was what we refer to here as transnational knowledge building activities. Participants were set to work in transnational groups to develop and identify a project which they subsequently worked into a full research proposal, in some cases leading to additional research funding. This took place in a number of ways, both physically and virtually, and using technologies. It was also supported by mentorship, coming from myself and my academic colleagues, who supported the participants in their knowledge building activities, as you can see in these various pictures. As a result of this activity, participants developed their own knowledge maps. These are the proto-knowledge maps, which some actually worked up into mesh maps, and these form the basis of their subsequent research projects. In order to support knowledge transfer, we ensured that all these maps were captured, both physically on flip charts, but also virtually. So students recorded using their mobile devices the maps, and these maps are available for subsequent reference by students and the wider public. It was crucial to share the knowledge which had been developed in individual groups, and to undertake this, we insisted that each group presented their findings and their project proposals in a transnational fashion, with participants from both Egypt and the UK demonstrating what they hoped to achieve once they'd left Egypt and formed a network which would continue, we hoped, beyond the course and length of the project. By the end of the workshop, participants had developed a range of skills, knowledge and understanding, but more importantly, they developed networks which were transnational and promised the opportunity for further research and further grant applications. In some cases, participants have already achieved this, and others are still working towards it, and we anticipate that within the next 6 months, some of these will materialise in the production of actual mesh maps.